Have you ever poured your heart out in dua only to feel silence in return? You're not alone, and it doesn't mean Allah is ignoring you. Sometimes, the moments of silence carry a deeper wisdom, a test of patience, or a preparation for something far greater. In this video, we will explore why Allah remains silent when your du'as are not answered, drawing lessons from the prophets and Quran, and discover how every prayer is treasured, even in waiting. When Allah seems silent, it does not mean He has rejected your dua. Instead, His silence is a divine test meant to strengthen your patience and deepen your faith. Allah wants to see if you will continue to trust Him even when you cannot see the results. True believers understand that faith is not proven in times of ease, but in moments of waiting. Allah's timing is always perfect, even if it feels delayed. Through this silence, He refines your heart, teaches you reliance, and reminds you that His wisdom is greater than your understanding. Allah hears every dua, even those whispered silently in your heart. Not a single prayer goes unnoticed by Him. His hearing is perfect, and His awareness of your pain and hopes is complete. Sometimes you may feel that your voice is lost, but in truth, Allah listens more closely than anyone else ever could. He knows the emotions behind every word you say and the tears that fall when you pray. His response may not come immediately, but His listening is constant. Every sincere supplication is acknowledged, and Allah's attention to your dua is a sign of His mercy. When your dua is delayed, it's often because Allah is preparing something far greater than what you asked for. What you seek may not be suitable for the present moment, and Allah, in His infinite wisdom, withholds it until the right time. Sometimes, the delay is His way of giving you more reward through patience, or guiding you toward a better outcome you cannot yet see. The wait itself becomes a form of spiritual growth, teaching you trust and surrender. Allah's plan is always superior to your desires, and every delay carries hidden blessings meant only for you. Sometimes Allah does not grant your dua because what you are asking for could bring harm that you cannot perceive. Out of His deep mercy, He protects you by withholding it. Even when you feel disappointed, Allah sees what lies ahead. He knows the unseen, while we only understand the present moment. What seems good to you might carry pain, loss, or distraction from your true purpose. Allah's refusal is not neglect, but divine protection. Every unanswered dua may be saving you from something that could damage your faith, your peace, or your path toward what is truly beneficial. The stories of the prophets teach us that unanswered du'as are not signs of rejection, but moments to demonstrate steadfastness. Each prophet faced long periods of silence, yet remained firm in faith. Their lives show that patience during waiting is an act of worship itself. They continued turning to Allah with hope and submission, believing that His wisdom surpasses all understanding. Through their examples, we learn that delays are part of a greater plan, meant to elevate our faith. Their endurance reminds us that Allah's silence is never permanent. It always carries a purpose full of mercy and love. Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam endured years of separation from his beloved son Yusuf. Yet his heart never lost hope in Allah's mercy. He continued to cry out to his Lord with patience and trust, believing that Allah would eventually reunite them. Likewise, Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam faced immense suffering and loss, but never complained or doubted Allah's plan. His unwavering faith brought him healing and greater blessings. Their lives teach that true strength lies in holding firm to faith when everything seems lost, knowing that Allah's help always arrives at the most perfect and destined time. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam reminded his followers that every dua is answered in one of three ways. Allah grants what is asked, delays it for a better time, or replaces it with something greater in the hereafter. This teaching shows that no sincere prayer ever goes to waste. The Prophet encouraged believers to keep making dua with humility and consistency, even when they see no result. His words reassure us that Allah never ignores the call of His servant. Each dua becomes a source of reward and mercy, shaping your destiny in ways you may not immediately understand. In the Quran, Allah reminds us, "Perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you." This verse teaches that human understanding is limited, while Allah's wisdom is infinite. What appears painful or disappointing may carry hidden blessings that only time will reveal. Sometimes unanswered du'as protect your soul, build your strength, or prepare you for greater responsibilities. Allah sees the full picture of your life, past, present, and future, while you only see a small part. Trusting this truth brings peace, because it reminds you that every outcome from Allah is ultimately for your own good. Every sincere dua, tear, and moment spent in prayer is recorded by Allah with mercy. Nothing is lost, even if the response is not immediate. These acts of devotion become a source of reward, shaping your spiritual record and drawing you closer to Allah. The effort and sincerity behind each prayer matter more than the visible outcome. Allah values your persistence and intention, and every heartfelt plea is treasured in ways beyond human perception. Even in silence, your du'as carry weight in the heavens, and one day their benefits will manifest. In this world or the hereafter, in perfect wisdom. True faith is demonstrated by continuing to trust Allah even when His response seems absent. Believers are called to maintain hope, patience, and reliance, knowing that Allah's plan is always wiser than their own. Silence is a test of sincerity, showing whether one's devotion is for immediate results or for Allah alone. Remaining steadfast in prayer, gratitude, and good deeds during periods of waiting strengthens the heart and deepens spiritual resilience. This unwavering trust transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, teaching that reliance on Allah is not conditional on outcomes, but on the certainty of His mercy and wisdom. Remember, Allah's silence does not mean He has forgotten you. Every dua, every tear, and every moment of patience is recorded and cherished. Trust in His wisdom, remain steadfast, and keep your heart full of hope. May Allah grant you what is best for you and ease your struggles. Share your positive prayer in the comments below, and let's inspire each other. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Interior Deen for more uplifting Islamic reminders.